What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Duel, back here with another Diablo 4 video, and today we're going to be going over how to kill Lilith in Diablo 4. So without further ado, we're just going to jump right into it, but I have a bit of a disclaimer. Lilith is actually bugged this season in Season 9, so if you didn't know that, just want to let you know going in, she is bugged in the very first phase, and I'll explain that. So another disclaimer is that you need to be playing a build that can at least kill probably all of the Torment bosses on at least Torment 2 or Torment 3. I mean, whatever you're most comfortable with. If you can easily slay all the bosses on Torment 2, then you can come down to Torment 1 and kill Lilith. There's just no point to kill her on a higher Torments. You're just going to make it more difficult for yourself. So just drop down to Torment 1. If you can handle the bosses in Torment 2, the other bosses in Torment 2, then you can handle Lilith in Torment 1. You should be able to kill her just fine. Now, that doesn't mean you won't get one shot. This fight is still very annoying, and it has invulnerability phases, and, you know, her cutting up the map, things of that nature. But yeah, she's bugged in the first phase, and I'll explain that in just a second. So let's just jump right in. This is me, Clint. I'm playing the Sorcerer Hydra build this season, and I will show that build at the end of the video, but that is the build that I'm running. So if you're running that build, great, this is the video for you. If not, pick an S tier bossing build from maxrule.gg that is able to kill, you know, bosses pretty easily, or just, you know, make your own build that can do it. As long as you can take on the bosses, you're fine. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we're starting the fight, but we're starting it at 050, and the reason I'm playing it at 050 is because I want to explain her phase 1 here. So basically what you want to do when she's in phase 1, she's going to create this ring around you, and then she's going to basically jump around the map. She's going to jump around and create these like lines that are going to you know, telegraph. And then when she does that, at the same time, these spikes are going to just come, the lines that you're going to see, but I'm just going to explain it. She'll create these lines, you'll see them telegraphed, and then these spikes will come out of the ground and try to kill you, so you want to stand in between that. But at the same time, when she's landing, you're going to see this little dark circle, and it's only for like a split second, so if you're not paying attention, she's going to land on you, and this can kill you, this can one-shot you. So while she's doing that, you just want to pay attention to that. And I'll get to the bug in a second, but I just wanted to explain this first phase. And then also, so we'll just press play, and I'll continue through the next explanation. So you're going to see here at the very beginning of the fight. Now this is the bug portion of the fight, and I'll just explain this now. The bug portion, basically, if you damage her too quick, she infinitely jumps in and out of the circle, and you don't want that, because that means you can't get her to phase 2, and you can't kill her. So that defeats the whole purpose. It's a little weird. I don't know why this is a thing, but basically, yeah, just don't kill her too fast. In this first phase, if you can damage her, so as you can see, I'm playing the Hydra Sork. Notice how I don't land any Hydras in this first phase. I'm just shooting her with my Firebolt and got her vulnerable, and enough until she jumps away, and then she's going to do this, and then you want to damage her enough to where she needs to exit the ring. There she goes, she exits the ring, and if she lands in the middle of the ring, then that means you're safe to go ham on her and kill her. I actually learned this from Rob. If you don't know who Rob is, he's a content creator in the Diablo 4 space. I'll link description, or I'll link his video in the description. He goes over it, but he plays it at a more advanced level, so I kind of wanted to break it down a little bit, but that'll be in the description. So as you see, she left, but see how she landed in the middle? And she killed me here, but see how she landed me in the middle? That's when you can go ham and do your Hydras. Okay, so we're back. We're giving it another shot here. Skip, so see she lands in the middle. I use my Firebolts, make her vulnerable. She's gonna fly away once I knock down that first phase, that first tick where she drops a bunch of health pots. She's gonna do this swirling thing. You need to watch out for those. Those could potentially one-shot you if you're not paying attention. I use my ultimate on her. She flies away. She's now exiting that very first phase. She's landing in the middle, so I should be able to execute my Hydras, but at this point I haven't done so yet, and I got killed again. So as you can see, this is not an easy fight. It's still very annoying. I'm playing it in slow-mo so you can kind of see what she's doing, and it makes it easier to see, so you don't, because when you're doing this fight, your heart's going to be beating, you're going to be panicking, and just really hard not to do that. Really just pay attention to what she's doing, and you'll do just fine. Easier said than done, I know, but that's just how it is. She's got to pay attention. So she's landing in the middle. I've got my hydras out. I was experimenting with like a few hydras, but I might have killed her too quickly. When she enters this little transition here, I'm gonna go back. Let me see if she did it here. See if she does this like transition with these veins. I don't know if this does any damage, to be completely honest with you, but I've gotten killed by it a couple times. So kind of just hang around the edge. I'm pointing at my screen, but you can't see that. Just hang around the edge when she does that, so she doesn't kill you, and then she'll spawn some ads, which you can just kill very easily. See the ads there, and she flies away. See how I'm hovering the edge? See these lines that they're telegraphing here with those spikes? If you kind of just hang in the middle of the lanes, you're usually okay. I definitely just ate that one right there, but that's besides the point. I'm trying to do my best here to avoid them. See how she's... And then she does another thing here in this first phase where she lands 3 times, not 1, not 2, but 3 times, and she telegraphs boom, boom, boom. I'll go back here one more time just to show that, in case you missed it. My video will play. There we go. Gonna fly up. There's the line telegraphed. I'm kind of hanging in between the lanes, still getting hit by those spikes. Here she comes. She's flying up. She's going to drop down. Boom. Boom, boom. There it is. And then she lands again for the 4th time. So not 3 times, 4 times. When that 4th time, she can kill you there. And now I'm going ham, and now I'm safe. You can go ham on her now because she's landed in the middle, and you can kill her. I'm telling you, it's very annoying. This shouldn't even be a thing, but it is what it is with Blizzard. So yeah, just a reminder, if you kill her too quickly, she's going to constantly just jump in and out of the ring, like outside of the ring. It's really weird. And then even when you get her, get her to that second phase, she like is off the map. Like see how she is over here on the right, bottom right corner? I've got her knocked. And now we're entering the second phase. Now, if you've seen my previous videos on how to kill Lilith before, pretty much nothing here changes except for in Season 8 they added invulnerability phases. So basically she's going to enter this form where she turns into like a little Lilith skeleton. She's going to hover around the map. She's going to slice the map up. And basically the main thing you want to do here is kind of just hang the edge. And she's going to plot these like little bubbles. These little bubbles that pop out little darts. And they're going to chase you around the map. And you need to avoid those at all costs. They will most likely one-shot you if you do not have tip-top defenses. I can play comfortably at tier 3 and kill all the bosses, no problem, and I still get one-shot. So don't feel bad if you get one-shot by these little darts. They're super annoying. They suck. I really wish they weren't part of the fight because you're not focusing on her. You're focusing on these darts. Not these darts. These next set of darts that she's going to drop when she enters the next phase. And we're just going to skip ahead here. Alright, we're just going to wait. She's going to fly away. This is now the second phase. I would say she's got 3 phases, but really it's just 2. So here she goes. She's going to start carving up the map. The red darts go away, and then she's going to spawn new darts. There's these white ones. These ones will absolutely one-shot you. Avoid them. You kind of just want to see how I'm kind of just dodging them left and right like I'm Neo from the Matrix here. You hang over by the edge, and you just got to pay attention to where these darts are and just keep going. Try not to eat any. If you have the defenses for it, you can eat 1 or 2 maybe, but even at that, look at that one. That one took me down to half health. Keep going and just hang the edge, and you do have to kill Lilith, so you have to, you know, if you're running Hydra, you can just throw down your Hydras. I'm over here just trying to survive at this point, but you can throw down your Hydras, or, you know, you can do some damage to her and start hurting her, and then she will eventually go on to cutting the next part of the map. And that's what you want her to do. You want her to get that after she cuts down the first part, she's going to cut down the second part of the map, which is going to be towards the right, and then she's going to cut down the left side of the map, and you'll basically have what's like almost like a little diamond shape, and then you can kill her. But it's really just avoiding these darts is the key thing, and paying attention. Make sure she doesn't hit you with your wings, because that will one-shot you too. See how she's swinging? Luckily, my Hydras are taking the bait, and they're taking the brunt of the damage here, but if you're not running Hydra, she will just run up on you. And, you know, I got those elites there that I just was able to kill very quickly. So there she goes. She cuts up the right side of the map. And then now we're in the middle. Again, we're hovering. We're not hovering. We're hovering the edge. and trying to dodge these darts as best we can. Waiting for her to finish her animation here. Just running and running and trying to survive, paying attention to her. Oh, she sucked me in, so she'll try to suck you in. That's really bad. You don't want that, but here I got, so. Because once she sucks you in, she's going to smash the ground and kill you, and you don't want that. So just do your best that you can to hover the map while avoiding these darts. And then she's going to come back and cut the left side of the map. And it's going to form that diamond. And then after she forms that diamond, you're free to just kill her as fast as you can. Get that resplendent spark. You still gotta pay attention to those darts right to the very end. And you see I just killed her right there, and boom. We killed her. We're getting our resplendent spark. Should drop here just about any minute. Bam. There it is. So that's how you do it. That's how you kill Lilith. Again, make sure you're running, just to recap, make sure you're running a build that can handle bosses on T2, no problem, and you should be able to kill her on T1. If you want to, I'm doing this comfortably. I can hang in T3, kill all the torment bosses, no problem. They just blink and they die. And so now I can come down to Tier 1 and kill Lilith. If you want to kill Lilith in T2, T3, feel free to go ahead. I just feel like it's pointless because you get the spark no matter what torment she's on. Maybe Blizzard will change that in the future, but for now, this is how it is. And yeah, so just pick a build that you like. Again, I'm running the Hydra Sorcerer for this season. That's a build I used to kill her. But yeah, really, it's just that first phase. When she's in this first phase, you do not want to just damage her too quickly. It sounds really weird. I don't know why, but if you kill her too quickly, she just infinitely jumps out of this circle, and she'll just jump around, and then she won't take damage, and you don't want that. You want to get her to that next phase. So just damage her a little bit, and then she'll be able to transition. She'll land in the middle of the ring, and then you can go and do full damage on her. But that is the Lilith fight in a nutshell. Again, this fight is very annoying. It's not easy. It's, I mean, I've done this this is my 9th season, obviously. But I've done this so many times. I'm getting better at it for sure, but it's like always those little gotcha moments where I die and I don't know what killed me, and it's very annoying and it sucks. So I understand your pain. It's an annoying fight. I wish Blizzard would fix it, but at least now you don't have to fight her in Torment 4 or a really hard difficulty. You can just kill her at Torment 1 and get your Resplendent Spark. So anyway, that's how you kill Lilith. Again, I'm going to leave a video description in my description to Rob's video talking about the bug more. He doesn't go into much detail about it, but he does explain it more. Well, not more, but he explains it in a party. He's like helping people get their sparks. So he explains it at the beginning, and then I will link the build that I'm running on maxroll.gg. And again, you don't have to use Hydra Sorc. This is just the build I use this season. There's any S tier build in Maxroll you can use to kill Lilith at Torment 1 as long as you have the gear and you have the Paragon. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. You do not have to, but it does help out the channel a lot. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.